The heads of states of the Alliance of the Sahel states are playing the bigger brother to ECOWAS. Now, they have met yesterday and they have declared a free movement of people, goods, and services for all ECOWAS nationals. That means not only for the nationals of Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, but they are opening their doors as well to the nationals of the rest of ECOWAS. Now, the timing cannot be any better because they met yesterday on Friday, 14th of December, to pass this declaration, the foreign affairs ministers of the Sahel states, but the ECOWAS leaders are going to meet on Sunday, tomorrow, again to talk about the Alliance of the Sahel states and its departure, because they gave it 1 year observation time. And look at when they chose the Alliance of the Sahel states to declare this, to pass this declaration for the, for the free movement of people of the ECOWAS member states for goods and services. Now, this was shared by the national television of Burkina Faso on Faso TV Nationals. Let me see if I can, yeah, just a second. Yeah, so as you can see, this was actually Burkina Faso's leader paying a visit in the outskirts of the capital, outside of Ouagadougou, but it was transmitted through the national television of Burkina Faso, Faso TV7, mentioning that the foreign affairs minister of Mali and others, they have met in Bamako and they passed this decision on 14th of December. So this includes the free movement of all ECOWAS members, that is a Ghanaian, Nigerian, a person from Benin, Togo, all 15 countries, meaning, of course, the 3 states, they have departed. They have actually get out of their from ECOWAS. So the remaining are 12 countries of ECOWAS nationals can come to the territory of the Alliance of the Sahel states, and also they can move, they can reside, but they have to be, they have to abide by the rules and regulations of the Sahel states, but it doesn't stop them. Not only people, also big commercial, commercial registered cars can also enter and get out of the Sahel states. This does not stop it, even if they are not anymore part of the ECOWAS. The Sahel states have chose to play the bigger brother, and actually they are not, ECOWAS, I mean, there is a free movement. If you ask me as of now, whether ECOWAS member states, the nationals of ECOWAS member states are able to move or to come in Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, then the question is yes. But, here is the thing, here is the calculation, okay? Because now, the ECOWAS heads of states, they are going to pass the last, they are going to hit, how do you say, the nail on the coffin, the last nail, because they gave them 1 year observation time. And before, what they said is actually, because they did not receive any formal letter from the Sahel states, so they cannot approve the departure of these countries, and they did not submit any formal letters, of course, and they sent the leader, the new president of Senegal, and to negotiate, to be a mediator, but they said no, there's no turning back, we are only looking forward, and there's no coming back and reuniting with ECOWAS. That is the stance where they are up until now. But ECOWAS on its side has set a deadline, even if they did not submit a formal letter, according to them, okay, submit a formal letter, then we will give them 1 year until January 2025. If you remember, it was January 2024, they declared their departure. So now, before 2025 comes and, before the holiday season starts, they are meeting on Sunday to finalize, to pass any declaration by these ECOWAS leaders. And people are anticipating that, since ECOWAS, the IES did not change their mind, so maybe ECOWAS, because this is what they threatened when they meet in June, this is what they threatened them, that they will ban, they will sanction all the IES members, the free movement of people that they are enjoying when they were in ECOWAS, you see? So people are now anticipating that ECOWAS is meeting and these people are not coming back, so they are going to sanction them. But guess what? These people, they are really, really clever leaders, and they are monsters, in a good way, monsters. So they are not giving them any excuse for the ECOWAS heads of states to pass that sanction against them. Now they say, okay, no, look, we have allowed you to that free movement in our, even if we have created our own confederation, we are still allowing ECOWAS nationals to come to enter in our states, in our territory, and also to reside, to do business as usual. We are not taking anything from you. So this means they are not giving them any excuse. So now ECOWAS has no option but to continue to grant the ECOWAS, the IES members, to enjoy that free movement also in ECOWAS, because now this declaration has to reciprocated. You understand? It cannot just AES say, oh, you are allowed for this free movement, but also, if it's not reciprocated, then it's just only AES opening doors, but ECOWAS closing doors, and that doesn't work. So they're very calculative and giving ECOWAS heads of states no excuse. In fact, what they did is actually, it can turn the people of ECOWAS against the heads of states of ECOWAS, against Bola Tinubu or John Mahama, the new president-elect of Ghana, or Patrice Talon of Benin, or Nyagbe of Togo, anyone of Cote d'Ivoire, Ouattara. People can turn against all ECOWAS heads of states if the declaration of IES is not reciprocated by the heads of states of ECOWAS. Now, will this free movement declaration by AES will be reciprocated by ECOWAS? That is something we are going to see on Sunday, but the timing of it, you cannot help but appreciate and admire these heads of states from Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. If you remember, in June, after they create the, it was in June that the heads of, it was the prime ministers were meeting, before that, the prime ministers, the foreign affairs and different authorities were meeting, to develop and work on the document. But it was officially launched by the heads of states of the Alliance of the Sahel States in Niamey. It was in June or July 2024, last summer, okay? So that meeting, if you remember, it came also just before they met on Friday and Saturday, and then ECOWAS met on Sunday. So when they meet ECOWAS, they don't have anything to say but to give them time and send people like President, the new president of Senegal, oh my God, Diomaye Faye, to send as a mediator, because there was no option for them. They cannot say anything because they created the confederation, and they cannot do anything against that. They see that these people are going forward, so they just gave them time. Guess what? Just before the end of 20, they know this is going to happen, so they come again and they say, you know what? we are not sanctioning you. We are allowing you to come to our territory. We are allowing you also, to enjoy all the business, the borders that were open. It will continue. So basically, we created our own confederation, but we are not ripping you any right that you have before the exist or before the creation of AES. Guess what? Now that they're playing chess, they're checkmating the ECOWAS heads of states by doing this. I just laugh and I'm so happy at how these people work. And yeah, thank you. Actually, I want to also mention that this free movement of people, it's not something also the African Union even couldn't do it. And in their declaration, they said that this is something what our ancestors were looking for when they created the Organization of African Unity. And this is what we struggled the independence to make free our people, not to be, prisoned by our own borders. So even the African Union couldn't achieve this free movement of people. Small, you see it here and there, the regional governments doing it, but you really don't see it on a larger scale. The member states are just, they're confined in their own little sovereign states. They want to enjoy the power that they have, and they don't want to give it. If people are coming, they think they are taking their jobs and the economy will collapse. Just like, what South Africa is doing with their against other Black Africans, chasing them out. What was the name again for that? There's a name for it. Oh my God, how my brain is operating today. Anyway, yeah, so xenophobia, right? Yeah, being xenophobic against Black Africans. But these people are teaching us that they are playing the bigger brothers. We are the bigger brothers. We show you the way. You have no option but to follow. Now, this free movement of people, goods, and services declaration by the AES will be reciprocated by the heads of states in ECOWAS. It's something that we are going to see tomorrow as ECOWAS heads of states are convening their meeting in Abuja in Nigeria. We will see, and we come here and we will update you whatever happens in that meeting. Thank you very much again for tuning in, and please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share the video with others. Please support us through our PayPal account. You can find it in the description section. A quick shout out, Osbert Jeffrey, Apocalypse Gaza. Hello, how are you? Yeah, definitely they're afraid of them. And I just salute them, how they play this chess. I love them, really. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.